I'd like to preface this video with saying that I have no clue what I'm doing. And if you're watching this, either you can get a laugh out of it or you can take comfort in knowing that some of us are very new to organizing and you are not alone if you are one of those people. So I call these things command hooks because I looked them up online and you get these pulled up, but really they're just adhesive hooks. And so I've recently learned that. Now this video I did like a week or so ago, and I'm finally putting it back together. So yeah, come help me with the kitchen portion of my house. Something I got is I got some command hooks in, the kind that actually will fit all my utensils, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting these on my wall above the sink because I don't know how much a tension rod is gonna do for me for keeping stuff between the cabinets, and I don't want to put too much tension break. I don't know, they're cheap, but I'll go ahead and put these on the wall, and then I can clear out I have a drawer right here and stuff is starting to not really fit. I will take this drawer and put my spices in it, or my tea or my coffee, or a combination of them, maybe the most used spices, and then leave the other spices in the top drawer. I just have this slit I stick all the tea bags in, and my son gets into it. Another thing I have to get is a new trash can with a heavier lid. I just have a swinging lid, and he keeps throwing his sippy cup into it every time he finishes drinking whatever's in the sippy cup. And I don't like that. And he started throwing other stuff into it too, and pulling trash out because now he sees mommy pull trash out because I have to get the stuff that he threw in. You can never win. Okay, so scratch what I was saying about putting it on the sink area. I just read the box and it says not for painted walls. It's not that it can't adhere to them, it absolutely can. But it's pretty much a permanent installment unless you're gonna redo the wall. And I looked up, a bunch of people had ripped it out, and I didn't look at that before. I just wanted to make sure it would actually stick and hold the weight that I need it to hold. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and put it on my microwave because this is definitely mine and I can take it. And then after that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it inside the oven. Here and here. I don't know how smart that is, but it's metal. Should be a lot easier to remove in case anything happens. Well, I mean, and by anything happens, I mean for when I move or if something's wrong. Real quick, this is just to insert myself. It's not that I didn't look into the product. I did. And online, it had nothing about not being suitable for painted walls, which ended up being one of the largest complaints in the reviews, the lesser good reviews. It's like got thousands of positive reviews, but in the lesser good reviews, it's when people who are renting had to move or they needed to reposition things, that's when they discovered that it destroys the walls. And so I did not know that it was not suitable for painted walls until I got the package and it said so on the package. I think that'll be good enough despite the fact that I didn't get all the air bubbles out. Especially considering that people were, well, even the product itself says it can do like up to 13 pounds, even though the recommended weight limit's like 8 pounds, 8.5 pounds. I got some there. I got them up there. This one was crooked. It kind of annoys me, but good thing you can't just see it. I'm impatient, and the stuff that I want to put up is just little kitchen utensil things, so I'm not going to wait for it to cure the 12 hours. I'm going to go ahead and put stuff on. Real quick, I just want to show you what I'm working with. Pretty sure this is one of the least flattering angles out there. However, my little one is walking around underneath and he doesn't need to be in the videos. This guy, they're not gonna fit on the command hooks. I'm gonna have to find something else for them, or maybe just reduce what's in here for my most commonly used items and go ahead and hang those, and then everything else I can organize it so at least make room for some spices. I'm not sure, but we'll see. And then I don't need, I hate this spatula. I don't want it. So I'm going to donate it because it's a perfectly good spatula. I don't like it. And then this was a gift, but I don't eat nuts to the point of needing a nutcracker. That gets donated as well. I'm a little on the fence with this one. I do enjoy doing cakes, but honestly, I just use butter knives, so I'll donate that. Like this cannot be hung up. I'm sure there's a way this could be, but I'm not worried about that right now. These guys absolutely could be hung up. And then these guys as well. So we'll see what I want to do with those. I kind of want to use my most commonly used measuring cups and cookware. Alrighty. I don't think I have anything else in here that needs to be donated. I have a coffee frother, but my husband likes that. Okay, I got a wine opener. I got 2 wine. Okay, I only need 1. I'll take the nicer one. That can go. Everything else in here is stuff that I use. Okay, so then a little decluttering. That's less for me to try and find a spot for. As a temporary solution for the fact that I have a limited space, is this such a wrong thing to do considering the plastic one broke on me? That looks nice. Okay, so I'm already planning at this rate to have several days where prior to leaving, I'm gonna try and get all these adhesive things off because they're not like actual command strips. They're just adhesive things. So using dental floss, the hair dryer on things like metal and stuff to help wipe up the adhesive, but then on the walls, I do actually have, I already have a thing of the paint here, so that should be good. But I just realized, for doing stuff like this, because my husband's a year older than me, we keep all the stuff, and our son will be growing older and he can use the numbers too. I just realized I keep, from Walmart, when I buy deli meats or things like that, I keep the packaging that it comes in. A very cheap solution that I can have for this, since it's going to be easy to replace it when I get more meat. I'll just use these as my drawer organizers. How simple is that? Here is my drawer now. You know, not really what I was hoping for, but I think it's a lot more manageable than it was before. And this is what I did. I had my black set up here on the microwave since it's very inconspicuous. For the stove, I have all of my most used items right above it as well. You know, I got a different set of measuring cups and measuring spoons. And when I'm cooking multiple things, or if I'm cooking dinner and then making dessert, you know, sometimes I don't necessarily have the time to just clean as I go when I have little ones demanding my attention, so I actually will use both sets at the same time frequently. Now I know this is a little bit later, obviously, because if you saw the bathroom thing, that I had used that. But yeah, I do have one of my hooks in the dishwasher. It is so easy to use it when it's like this. It is so easy to use things like this. I've got this hanging here, which made some space in the pantry. And as I said, I needed a new trash bin. I got a new trash bin that my little man can't just throw a sippy cup into anymore. So I'd like to get a rack to go underneath that shelf. And I'd like to get some bins to better sort things, but as for now, I'm pretty pleased with how things are turning out. And I hope that you stick around as I continue to slowly and gradually improve my space, and we'll do it in real time, the way that tends to happen in real life. All right, have a great day. Bye.